Yo, yo, what's going on, guys? See who's in here. Doo 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 doo. It's not quite 7. We'll wait a minute. I didn't ask last time if this is if the microphone is the right volume level. I can turn it up or down. It's right in the middle. I made the last video private. I'm not sure if any of those stupid morons recorded it, but who cares? I just don't want it to be. We'll forget about it. Forget about that petty situation. I turned off authentication being required to join. So that means anybody can join backstage without having to use a. I'm not actually sure what authentication means in terms of joining a StreamYard's panel, but I turned that off. That's the link to join if anybody wants to come up here and say hello. My other channel is it's back around, but I guess it takes a while for the system to update. I don't have any videos on it at the moment because it has a situation that I don't want to make worse. Some of the videos that used to be posted on my channel, I mean, they had been on there for years. But when you have a potential group of people that are going to mass flag or mass report videos, YouTube might give you a strike or something uh, that they normally wouldn't if 500 people hadn't complained. So a lot of the videos were age restricted by YouTube. I would think that meant they had already been reviewed, but also I don't know, so better safe than sorry. I've had other YouTubers tell me that they hid their channels also, and it took up to a week, sometimes 2 weeks. As a matter of fact, I know one that told me there's a one that's my friend in terms of YouTube, one that I like, and then there's one that's a hater, and they both actually told me the same thing. So we should be okay in that regard. Alrighty. Well, in that message. I've made a decision to keep the camera off for at least a couple more days because it's better safe than sorry also. I don't need the extra hassle. Well, what's everybody up to? Hey, hey. Oh, hope it all works out. Hey, thank you very much. Oh, a Cash App. What a way to start. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for that. What's up, buddy? That's right. Let's get some ones. Thank you, Ruby. Getting hard to keep up. Oh man, I kind of regret even talking about the car situation specifically because I know that these idiots are gonna make, they're gonna make light of it. Not only that, they're gonna hate on me for it too, because they know I'm proud of my whatever, my car. I guess it sounds so stupid, but hey, whatever. I had to, I had to go a lot of places and do a lot of stuff in order to get that car. I'm happy I got it. It might not be worth nothing to nobody. It matters to me. Thank you very much, Ruby. Uh, I have no idea yet. So tomorrow I'm going to get up and spend however much it's going to be at least. I might have to get it towed two places, and that shit is expensive. If so, it would be $100 each way. But I'm going to wake up in the morning, call the mechanic, and then call the tow truck guy, have it towed to the mechanic. Then he'll spend the whole afternoon looking at it. He'll call me that evening and tell me what's wrong with it and how much it costs. He'll call me like that afternoon, and then if it's something manageable, I don't have, I'm not going to get into all that again. That's why I privated the last one, but I do want to explain it to the people that are curious or concerned. Yeah, that's how it'll go. $100 to get it towed. It's like $50 or so, maybe like 65. I don't remember how much. Maybe only 40. But there's a fee you pay for them to diagnose your car. They can take up to like an hour to just look at it or whatever, and then they call and tell you. And if you don't have the money or you decide you don't want the repair done, they'll they'll just charge you the fee, like the $50 or whatever. And then I'd have to pay another time to get the car towed back from the mechanic. Then it would just sit somewhere. So that would be a waste of about $250. I hope that's not what happens. Maybe you waste a couple hundred more, like $300, and I just be, oh, that would be terrible. What's up, everyone? What's up, Karma? What's up, Kimmy? I see what you can't. What's up, Frito? What's up, Bootsy? Milltown, Dilly Dilly. Thank you again to everybody. Appreciate it very much. What's up, Melissa? Do I know anyone who has AAA? This happened before. I don't know if you remember, but it was when I was living in Oklahoma with this other person. I had a nearly identical situation. The car, I forgot again already which issue, but it was one of the issues my car had, and I actually had to get it. It was a battery, is what it was. It was stupid, but I ended up getting my car towed, and I tried to use AAA at that time, but they have new rules apparently that it has to be in your name. Like I knew somebody that did have AAA, and they were unable to get it done. Something like that. I can't remember. Maybe they were lying to me. But what's up, Jules? Yeah, that's I tried to use AAA the last time. That's how I ended up having to get to know this not mechanic, get to know this tow truck guy. He only charged $100 for a flat rate, but I actually don't like I don't like having him do it because he lifts the front of your car up like some fucking old school dumb tow truck. When I paid the money earlier, it was however much it is, but it was picked up and put on the flatbed or whatever. It's a way better way to tow your car. Shit looks so dumb when you got a car riding down the road, and plus it looks hard on the car. I can't imagine it's good. That's the link to join though, if anybody wants to come up. Yeah, no, oh, that's what it was. You have to be there though, Melissa. That's what the deal was. I knew somebody that had AAA, but you have to be at the car that needs towed. That's what it was. The person might have been lying to me, but I remember they told me that they couldn't do it because they had to be where the car was. That's what it is, right, Karma? Yep, there you go. Yep, that's what it was. Yep, they have to be there actually with the car too. Yeah, because otherwise it would just be like how people share Netflix passwords. We'll all share a AAA up to like 6 tows or some shit a year. I thought the number of tows from here and there that people got was pretty high. I couldn't imagine having a year where you needed your car towed 6 times, but here I am getting ready to maybe have to have it done middle 3 times. Never mind, I guess it ain't that crazy. It'll be 2 times if I get it repaired, 3 times if it costs too much, and then it'll just be a waste of 3 tow trucks. Right. And you have to schedule it too. It's not very easy. It's not easy to get done like right on the spot. It's better scheduled ahead of time. It's for emergencies, but like that, they're very busy at the moment usually. Huh? What's up, best YouTube or best of truth? Admirers, best of YouTube. Jules is the person, I believe, one of the people I talked to that night that Michelle faked her stroke. She didn't even fake a stroke. She just lied about having had one. It's way different. I guess it would have been even grosser and more offensive if she had actually faked one. Like had it on stream or something. That's crazy. Hey, hey, I see that. This is my buddy. Thank you for the cash app. I like your name. Jules, is that the one that was she's the lady that came on the show, or am I tripping? I know it's a friendly person because they've left me video comments before. But I also thought there was a lady that came on one time. Who I don't know. I lost it. What did we find strange? The AAA? Yeah, that's right. And that Vinny G guy, I think she was on at the same time. Where I live, scrappers will come get it. Absolutely. Same here. That's unfortunately what I did with my car. Like I said last time, I had I don't want to reminisce too fondly, but there was a time where I had two nice, clean, mechanically sound Cadillacs. And I was still a successful streamer that didn't owe anybody money or whatever. Didn't have to come up with thousands for lawyers and bonds. Oh, what a time. So, anyways, I was moving from all the way across the country, and I had 2 cars, and clearly you can't take them both with you. Can't drive them at the same time. Costs way too much money to drive both of them out there separately. So that's what I did. I uh, called somebody. I forgot how I set it up exactly, but I got the number off of Google, and like whenever the dude came, all I had to show him was the title and my driver's license. He took a picture of my driver's license. So I mean, you got to let him do that, I guess. He was pretty official. Like it was something like his little job, I guess. They take a picture of your license to make sure it matches the name on the title. That's the only way they picked it up. Pep Boys, probably. Never have I ever. Uh-uh. Blind and crying. Oh man. Well, let's think of some topics. My main channel returned. It'll take some time for it to show up. Then I'll go back over there and stream on it probably. This was a fun time. I bought the StreamYards. It's $25 a month. I think I've had it for about 2 weeks. So the main benefit is you can have guests come onto the show and the screen with you. I haven't had very much. I haven't had a lot of success with guests, but there have been several, and several of my friends from Chad. I appreciate them also, Liz and Julie and others that came on. What's up, Helmcat? Thank you, my friend. I'm not sure if we'll get to stream yards again next month. I'll go back to my main channel and probably just go back to regular streaming with the camera on. I only turned the camera off because I didn't want people to be able to 100% know where I was. And with the camera off, they don't. And I mean, in the sense that like they don't have a way to peek in on what I'm doing because I'm not showing myself and what I'm doing. Did it happen again? Like on the other one? Whenever you were on panel? That happened one other time. I think that woman Lauren was on, and somehow the VOD got like muted or something. Oh man, that's from a cartoon that I saw earlier. Apparently, the person I don't know. I don't know who it's from. I don't know anything about them. But they make cartoons out of other characters. Other people in this video is me and Michelle, and then it's Molly Golightly and someone else, and then it's a whole other. It's like another dude and another female, and I don't know either of them. Pretty funny animation though. uh, what happened? Who's the mic? What's that? What's going on? You're trying to get me to come play the game? I'll come over there. You don't have to wait until we're done unless you want. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how I could do both at the same time. What's up, Jay? Welcome back, Paige. All my friends in chat, thank you again to Helmcat. Shout out to Woodstock, thank you very much. Dawson, thank you so much. Oh, yeah, I was streaming earlier, so most of the heavy stuff I already got off my chest. Now we'll just hang out a bit. I should roll blunt. I ate a little spaghetti. Where's the video at? It's on a YouTube channel called NewsTubers, I believe. Let me look it up on my other phone. I forgot how I found it earlier. I think someone told me about it, maybe. Ah, they did make a. This guy is such a hater. Sorry. So I just went and looked up my name. What the fuck is going on here? Hold on a second. I'm tripping. So there's two new videos about me. I'll look at those in a second. The clip is from a channel called NewsTubers Live. I'll put their link in chat. I'm not responsible for their content. I don't know what else is on their channel. I have only looked at this video, but this is a video that the screenshot comes from. Since I am using their screenshot, I'll put the video in chat. I'll play it in the background. It's basically pillow talk. Can you hear that, guy? Actually, I'm not gonna play it because it's better for you to go to their video and watch it. What's up, Banjo? Welcome back, Milltown. Yeah, it's better if you watch it over there. It's more of something that has to be seen. But there it is. That's the link. Go and leave him a pro Skimask comment. Skimask is the best streamer. He made the video so funny. If he hadn't on the fly and invented that little bit, there would have been no banter from which to clip Michelle, especially. That was funny, wasn't it? Yes, I'm good on the fly. I'm best spontaneous. I know that about myself. The less preparation, the better with me. I don't want to plan things out too much. Just the framework, because the plans always get fucked up anyways. All right, I'll check it out. Yeah, yeah, I like that. Hey, hey, hey. Shout out to Queen. Oh, there you are. Thank you, Queen. Oh man. Oh, the first stream I made it private. I don't know if that. I don't think you can keep watching it the whole stream if you have it, but you might be able to. I can make it back public. I can make it back public again, but I don't want to. This one idiot already made a clip. I didn't retire the car officially. Nobody heard that. Officially retired the car. I mean, come on. Right. Yeah, I kind of regret that I got conned into taking down the Michelle with the gun video. That was an interesting one. Hey, what's up, buddy? That's Michelle. It's from a cartoon. I put the link in. What's up, Julie? I put the link in up here. I don't know if you can still see it. If anybody got that and wants to repost it, it's from a cartoon somebody on YouTube made. I don't imagine I'll be in another cartoon. That was a pretty extraordinary conversation to have had. That's not the every conversation type talk. That was a weird conversation. They got some good sound bites from it though. The original, which one is it? Oh, well, I have the Pillow Talk one. Do you mean you have the original where she had the gun? I've seen it on your channel. No, it's cool. I don't actually need it. I don't need to repost it. I've been on YouTube so long, almost 5 years, give or take. A lot of like the funny moments, but the things that I found the funniest, I never had them on my channel. So sometimes they get deleted. And that sucks. I hope that my favorite videos about myself and others don't get deleted, but sometimes they do. That video with her and the gun, it was just odd that she was in some weird like mood or personality state. I think she had a little something to do with the situation I had earlier. I don't so much want to revisit the whole thing up, but I think that Michelle's negative energy and bad luck and just bad karma. It was me entertaining her nonsense too much, and then look what I got. Yeah, look what I got. Look what I got for my troubles. They showed me, didn't they? Oh, she did the gun thing on purpose. I'm sure. I'm sure. Would you edit out? Did you just like blur it? That shit got loud. Did you just blur it? I'm making a joke. I don't think that's possible. I should ask Darren. I don't know if he's watching. Darren, is it possible that Michelle put some type of voodoo hex for my car to stop working? I'm just fucking around. That's a good point. Even if things like that are real, Michelle doesn't know what the fuck she's doing. Hopefully, if she does, a lot of people are in trouble, not just me and my car. Jiminy, I'd hopefully be at the bottom of that list somewhere. How could I be at the top? What's up, loser? What are you gonna do? You want to talk or you gonna do some gay shit? Who is this guy? I got you backstage now, dude. Let me ask the chat. Do we trust him? Jazz Cat. I think he was talking trash last night, guys. I'm taking a chance. Don't. What's going on?
What's up, man? I'm spun right now.
You did say what?
I am spun right now.
Damn. What does that mean?
Cola, man.
Huh?
Cola.
Cola? Oh, you snorting some coke or something? You can't. You're trying to get me in trouble like Michelle now. This is a friendly channel, family friendly. I'm kicking him out of here. He's up to something. That guy's up to something. What the fuck is he talking about? I don't know who that is, and I am not gonna leave him on the screen. He's somebody named Jazz Cat. There was a person named Jazz Cat in the chat last night, I believe. And if I remember correctly, it's a little vague, but I think we banned him. I don't know what he was talking about. Cola. I have no idea. Yeah, he might be a little, who knows what. We're not taking any chances, nor would I promote any of that nonsense. I don't even have a monetized channel. It's just that's in poor taste. He looked nuts. I was questioning whether or not to even add him. We took a chance. He didn't have anything to say really. He's just doing cola. I hope he's talking about he's getting drunk on some Coca-Cola. That's what I think he's talking about. He's doing cola. I don't know who that is. I really don't know who that is at all. I don't know who most of these people that talk about me are in terms of other YouTubers. The only people I really take the time to get to know are the ones in chat. I really don't even like other YouTubers. Mm-mm. It's not a jealousy thing. It's nothing like that. Do you think that was Q? That was Q? I don't know. I haven't talked to him that often on the screen. I guess that couldn't have been Q. That wasn't him. What'd he do? Shave his like face and cut his hair and shit. He looks that funny without his mustache. Oh, that's funny. What's up, Cinderella? That's funny. It wasn't Q, no. Q's he definitely would have more to say. That's the guy that wanted to come on yesterday, but he also wanted to talk about subjects that I can't, and also that I don't want to talk about. Yeah, I don't know that channel anything, and I'm not sure if they even like me, so I don't want to promote them too much. All right, let me roll blunt. Let's get back up. Oh, he's live? Stop. Are we promoting everybody now? The people that are in here now, we're hanging out together. You don't have to come in here and tell me other streamers are live. I'm not a. They're not hanging out with me because I'm a streamer, right, guys? I'm not just a streamer, right? I'm another human on the planet. I'm a human just like you guys. They're not just hanging out with a streamer. That's how I feel when they start promoting other people. So and so is live. Oh, because these people are only watching me because they wanted to watch a streamer. Well, I'm not, and I'm not wanting to be associated with Michelle officially. I didn't make the cartoon either. I didn't suggest it. Matter of fact, now that you mention that, I don't even like the cartoon. I should change the thumbnail. I'm not sure I even like it now. We're all friends. That some of those other streamers, their content is it is what it is. It's not mine. Theirs is theirs. It's the guy that wanted to come on the show yesterday. A lot of that podcasting stuff is like digital bars kind of in a way. Anybody can come and hang out with me on the show one time at least. I didn't have an issue with the queue either, but those panel people, when they get so many of them on the screen, they're all drunk. I don't drink. I'm not gonna be getting upset and yelling at them. Even when I get upset, I don't like to scream and shit. Fuck that. I don't like to scream. I can if I have to. Hey, Veronica. What's up, Queen? What's up, everybody? That's the other queen. There's the official queen. What did they change about the terms of service that makes it so much easier to get strikes? Anything in particular I should watch out for? Did they make any new words? We know the words you can't say already. I'm very aware of those. Michelle discovering me and introducing me to all the new viewers, very beneficial. Also, it's been somewhat detrimental as well because I've gotten several strikes as a result on across different channels. Several, by the way. What number is the lowest amount that could be several? Like, where does several begin? You got one, you got a couple, several, more than a few, I don't know. I've gotten several. One from Bumshell. 3, thank you. That's how many I got, several. That's how many I got, guys. Just since Michelle discovered me, I've gotten those. But it's a different, whatchamacallit, it's different platforms, different characters. What's up, Pink Mermaid? Hello. Good to see you. Certain slurs, I hate when they start going down that slope. That's the main reason that I don't know. I don't appreciate like there being special words that you can't say is because there's always going to be new words added to that list. I'm not going to say that's why I say certain things, but it's a part of it. I say shit like whatever I might say because I don't think there should be special words. There really shouldn't be words that are like that automatically triggering. There's not a word like that towards me. Like there's no word that I can hear that just turns me into like a monster, a maniac. Not just a word, but yeah, they probably did something like that. What's up, Kelly? What's up, Cloudscape? They should just make it a rule or a violation or whatever that you can't make jokes about anybody's race or ethnicity or country of origin or anything of that nature. If that's the thing, all right, just tell people not to even say it in a condescending, insulting way. Nothing. Because there's so many words that have like I don't even want to say any of them because you'll know that I'm using them in a racist way. But like if I was to say, I don't even want to do it. Like the word, there's a chink in your armor, which means there's like a whatever. That word by itself, though, that's a racist word. Now they could start making all kinds of words like that, as bad as the N word is per se. It's just a dangerous area. Criminalizing conversation, or not even if you make it criminal, but just I don't know, these weird internet things where you can't say certain words because you're on the particular website. It's not like I'm trying to find a way to say shit. It's not a concern of mine, but I used to talk shit and troll, and sometimes I would say things that were very racially offensive. I try not to ever do that again. I definitely haven't done it in a while, and I don't do it anymore. I can't even remember the last time I did it per se. Like when I'm just like something I thought was going to be funny or interesting, but it had like racial connotations, or even if it was blatantly racist, I've done that before, which was stupid. Like for example, and this is not to be racist, but the term wetback, that word by itself. That's what do you think of that word, guys? Is that as bad as the N word? I'm asking you a question. I'm not going to tell you how I feel. I don't even know if I can say that word. Let me ask you. I already said it, so fuck it. But what would you guys say? I'm not going to turn this into a racial discussion. That's one of the three subjects I really don't enjoy speaking about: race, religion, and politics. But that makes my point right there. I don't. That's definitely a racist word, right? Now the problem is, never mind. What am I, like a linguistic coach? I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. Scrap that idea. New conversation. New conversation. Scrap that idea. That was a stupid point I was trying to make. It's only racist if you make it racist. Well, not necessarily. That's what, that would be an argument. Oh, well, shit. That got nothing to do with me. None of my supporters, none of us have to worry about that. Sucks to be YouTube. Remember that Cash App nonsense they were tripping about? Everyone running around trying to seem like you wouldn't be able to stream and ask for people to, help you out, send you a tip, a Cash App, or whatever. All right, blunt time. Blunt 30. Who's with me? Who's with me? Put the link out here one more time. Nobody has to come up here. Just in case somebody wants to. Well, Veronica, like I can make a point with the word wetback. I'm not saying it in a racist way, but I'm saying that's a racial slur most oftentimes because how are you going to be talking about somebody having a wetback? Okay, maybe. The N word, though, you would never use that in any other way than being racist, right? Or anytime you said the N word, is it racist? I mean, there's no time it would ever even come into conversation casually. I mean, people do say it all the time, whether they put an A on the end of it and change it, whatever, it don't matter. The word ER, that's a racist word, right? But you don't see Mexicans getting extremely like they don't go crazy if you call them that word. That's a very racist word too, though. Why is one worse than the other? Is my point. And if they're both the same, then why do we put so much whatever? Why are we so worried about the N word? Because nobody's worried about all these other words. And there's a word for every color and country and type of person on the planet. There's words for white people, brown people, yellow people, black people, red people. I'm not racist. I'm just making a point that when you start making words equal racist, it's not a I don't know. It's not. I don't think it's right. But you shouldn't say those words either. Like casually, why would you? Then you would be racist. Just running around saying stuff. Perception. Yeah, I mean, if a person is racist, anything they say is gonna sound racist because they're racist. Kind of the same if they're not. Oh damn. I'm pretty good. Thank you for asking. I had a pretty rough day, but I guess you get through it and life goes on. It's nighttime now, 7:34. That's how I feel. I mean, I'm not Mexican, obviously, but like somebody called me a cracker or a honky or a peckerwood, something like that. What do these words mean? They don't bother me. They're like weird. I guess they're supposed to upset me. Like what word? There's not a word that people call me that would be identify me for like my color or something that bothers me. The words that somebody might call me that bother me are the ones you could imagine. And it ain't bitch. Like, I mean, nobody wants to be called a bitch or nothing like that. But like, there's other words that if you called me, I would definitely not like. But as far as like trying to hate on me for being, maybe it's because I'm white, and I don't want to start that argument. But I don't feel like I don't feel like people hate me. All the words about me are kind of corny. The ones I just said or any others I can't think of. Uh, yeah, it's just a word. Like I've actually, you know, when you've been to prison, you don't even you wouldn't like see it the need for all these people to just be so offended at everything. That the term "go along to get along." Like, don't make a big fuss out of every fucking thing, or we're gonna just fight all the fucking time. That's kind of how it is in prison. Like, don't just fucking mm, don't look for the argument. Don't look to start some shit. It ain't hard to find. If people ain't blatantly being racist, then why worry about words? Like who gives a shit about words? If it's not somebody talking shit or like trying to get their message out there, then it's facts. French or frogs? Do we ban frogs? I don't get it. What's up, Paperlight? What's up, Darren? Crackers are delicious. What is a peckerwood? I guess it was like a woodpecker, woody woodpecker. That's a corny one. Peckerwood. Honky is a weird one. Honky probably the most offensive. If somebody, I don't like that one. Honky sounds like some real redneck, like backwoods type. I don't know. I don't too much like that word, I guess. But it's not like the N word for me. I'm not gonna like stop everything I'm fucking doing and have it out with whoever said it. I would probably laugh at him like, "What the fuck? Where'd that word come from?" But then again, it just goes back to the the history of the word. I don't know where honky even comes from. Cracker is a word from slavery times. Okie don't bother me, especially not being in Oklahoma. When I'm in Oklahoma, yeah, people in Oklahoma don't call themselves Okies though. Maybe that's why I've I don't know. I don't want to give an excuse as to why I've said racist things before, but part of it is because I don't know. I don't see how it's like that serious. It's the wrong thing to troll about. I know that, but I've trolled about it. I don't think I don't think people should give that much power to words. Like it's almost like if you had it's like a monster, like a little, like I don't know what, like a rabid gorilla or a rabid like something, and you're like dangling meat in front of it. Like yeah, that's a bad idea. That's kind of what like saying the word is. People just flip so quick. Particular words. You have a friend in Oklahoma? Is it me? Oh my goodness. Blue waffle. I don't know what that is. I think I've heard about that. I don't know what it is though. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know what a peckerwood is. That's a word for. I thought it meant a white dude in jail, but like I don't know where the word comes from. It might just be a prison insult. Is peckerwood is that a prison word? It's probably a prison word. I brought out a prison word. Peckerwood is a term for a white dude in prison, I believe. Is that not a street word? I don't know. These are the words I'm thinking of that people might say that I would be. It's almost like you're expected to take offense. I don't like that part either. I don't like the part where like they make it seem every single black person has to be offended if they hear the N word. Because I know for a fact like some of them wouldn't even give a fuck, not because they don't like being black. No, it's just because like it's just a word. They would have the same opinion as me. They wouldn't just freak the fuck out whenever somebody said it, even if they were talking shit to them and saying it to them. Peckerwood is level 3 in prison. It's a prison word, okay. Yeah, it means the white boys. But as far as what it means, it's like cracker refers to like slave masters whipping slaves in this the crack of the whip. It's a very offensive word because of that alone. I think I always thought like peckerwood because it was like a wood. They call each other woods. Words are very strong. Words hurt more than violence. They hurt for longer. They hurt forever potentially. So, your wound's gonna heal up. If it doesn't, you're gonna die. That emotional scar is what hurts. Is that right? Poor white person. Damn. That's why they always call me Peckerwood. Ah, just kidding. A wooden private part. Well, there was Woody Woodpecker, and I guess it didn't have nothing to do with him. He don't have nothing to do with the word, does he? He don't have nothing to do with the word. Well, you want to come up and hang out, Darren, or anybody else? I'll put the link in chat. Check it. Oh, I need to turn off my auto rotation on this phone. Main channel returns, but it'll take like a week for you guys to see it. Then I'll just go back over there. 10K. Boy, that was that was so hard to get. Such an accomplishment. For sure. Quite the accomplishment that was. Oh, forget it. Yeah, don't. Well, yeah, don't worry about it, bro. I'm sure that's fucked up. That would suck. I've never had a dental work. Clearly, I don't have good teeth, but I can imagine. Thank you. Chickasaw is from right out where I'm at. A little bit of ways, but not too far. There's a town named Chickasaw, or Chickasha is what I'm thinking of. But yeah, that's an Indian tribe, Native American tribe. Who determined that they wanted to be called Native Americans and not Indians? Did they determine that? I mean, the Native American tribes? Because why is it okay to call them Native Americans but not Indians? Okay, I get it that the Indians, that was like a misnomer or whatever. They gave him the wrong name because Christopher Columbus thought he was going to India. Yeah, I know that part. Who decided that they wanted to be called Native Americans? Maybe they don't want nothing to do with America, guys. You ever think of that? That was random. Yeah, don't if you I would have moved to Oklahoma, period. And yeah, tornadoes suck. I've seen two. Like I've never been involved in one that attacked a house or nothing, but I've seen two of them. I get that, but America, like I don't know, maybe I can't explain it. Why call them Native Americans? I get it's just like a way to identify them, but somehow they made it to where Indians is a racist word, and we can call people Native Americans. Hey,
Hey,
what's up, CC?
what's up? Can you hear me? I'm using the car's Bluetooth.
Yeah, I can hear you pretty clear.
Okay, cool.
You're high tech. You're like the Jetsons over there riding around with your phone, and you're like hearing voices and shit.
I know I have this cord that connects straight to the phone, so it lets me control it through the car dashboard.
Oh, oh.
I know. I just got this car though, so I
What,
wasn't able
what
to
kind of
before.
what kind of car do you have? Sounds fancy.
It's a F-150. It's a pickup truck.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a pickup truck.
oh my. Yeah, I'm having terrible luck today with my car. But yeah, that's a truck,
Um,
huh? What do you just like to drive trucks, or do you have some like use for it?
yeah, I have a work truck, which is like a beat up truck. But I needed a like because it's a really old one and it would always like mess up and stuff. So I got this one as like my regular car just in case like I needed to like haul stuff or whatever. But yeah, I personally do like the trucks better because
They're bigger.
they have a lot of room and I don't feel as vulnerable in a little
Right.
car. Like
I've
now
heard
when I
that.
drive a smaller car, if I need like a rental or whatever, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm like a little ant on the road.
Yeah, you notice all the people in trucks. Like, damn, I wish I was in a big ass truck.
Yeah. And I probably look crazy because I'm like so small, like short or whatever.
Oh,
But
in the truck, you mean? Yeah, because I was, yeah.
yeah.
Well, what's
But
going on? Are you riding around? Where you headed to?
I just left rehearsal. But I'm driving home. But I have to like make a couple of stops before.
You got to drop off some drugs. No, just kidding. Couple of deliveries,
Yeah, shh, don't tell anybody.
right? Well, I'm dry snitching, and the feds are listening. I'm fucking up twice. Damn.
I
Just
know,
kidding.
right?
Just kidding.
Um,
Just yeah.
yeah, I live in California. It's all
No,
legal
yeah.
here.
I had terrible luck this afternoon with my car. How many times has your car or your truck rather has it ever broke down at a red light?
I mean, I've had a lot of trouble with cars before, for sure. So, like, I
Tell
definitely
me
can
about it.
relate to
What's
it. And,
what's a horror story from your car driving experiences?
well, I mean, I've had a lot of horrors. Like, with it breaking down, I've had a few. And then I've also had terrible car accidents where I've been, like, hospitalized. I had broken bones, like, all kind of stuff. So,
How'd the
my
car like
forehead.
were they random accidents or was it ever like a drunk driver or anything?
It's usually, like,
And that's
luckily, it's
terrible. I'm
not
glad you
been
survived by
my
the way.
Yeah, luckily it's not been my fault on either of the accidents, and but it sucks because the insurance company, like the insurance adjuster or whatever, he
Right.
totally fucked. Oh, sorry, I don't know if I can curse on it or not, but they've totally messed up, messed f me over basically. Like I didn't get anything from it because they kept like trying to delay it until it had
Did you
like
get your medical stuff paid for? Did you have to pay for it either?
no, I didn't get
Oh my
shit
gosh,
paid
that's even
for.
worse. It's one thing to
Yeah.
not get no money out of it, but then you got to pay for your own bills. That's like double fuck.
I know it sucks. Yeah, they what he did was, and I didn't know about that before, but he was like making like just delaying, always asking me, "Oh, I need this now. I need that, whatever, blah blah blah," so that it can make it to for it to lapse the
Or like so you'll be disqualified.
yeah, so like it was the time had lapsed when I can like ask for any
Yeah,
compensation.
so you don't have. Oh, I got you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so he screwed me over, and yeah, I was too late. I should have just gotten an attorney, but I had talked to a friend
so
of mine who was,
what was you had like injuries?
yeah, like I broke from my hip to my ankle. In one of the car accidents, it yeah, from the hip to my ankle, those bones were all like tore. I have a metal rod from my hip to my knee, then from my knee to my ankle on my left leg, and then I had some spinal injuries like discs and stuff like that. And then on the second one, I had like my forehead, I had like lost a lot of tissue, like a lot of the skin on there. So I had to go to a plastic surgeon a few times, and I was that's what like made me like it took so long because I had to wait at least a year for me to be able to have enough elasticity in my skin to be able to remove that whole like part where I have all the scarring. But I
Uh-huh.
just decided to keep it. I said, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna leave it
Damn.
like that."
Do you are you able to get around okay, or do you have like a lingering pain or
Yeah,
how?
No, I'm pretty good now. I mean, I was in a wheelchair for a long time. I had to relearn how to walk and all that, but I don't have any like
Very good. Okay.
visible stuff, like I don't have a limp or anything like that. But sometimes it does like hurt a little bit, like if it gets super cold or whatever. I like
Are
I have to
you do
stretch a
you
lot.
are you on like pain management? Do you take any medications to like keep?
No. Actually, you know what's so weird? Like when I would take the pain medication, I had a lot of like phantom pain. Like I had chronic pain. I thought I was gonna have to have it for the rest of my life, but I just decided to like cut back on the medication, and there was a like I had to adjust, and there it was pretty difficult, but then eventually it went away. So I
Yeah.
actually feel a lot better now without the medication.
Do you think you got a did they give you enough medication to get you addicted to it and then they stopped giving you
Oh yeah,
medication?
for sure,
That's so
100.
that's how so many people become drug addicts. It's unbelievable.
Mhm.
That's like
Yeah,
one of the common stories that people have an injury, they get put on opiates, and then
yeah,
the doctor just more or less, however, they cold turkey or wean them off, but the person
yeah,
still they still have the pain. So and
yeah. It
some
literally
like I
ruins
don't
your life.
doesn't it become muddy? Like well, you didn't have it, but like sometimes they get the pain, the addiction becomes the pain, and it like replaces like the or they become the same thing. I don't know.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
because when you're coming off of it, you literally feel like you're gonna die.
Wow.
Like
What's
it's
up, Darren?
horrible.
What's up,
Oh,
buddy?
hey, what's
Not
up?
much.
Good evening. I don't see what your name is, but hello.
But it's
Hey,
CC. It
yeah,
just
it's
See,
says it. It just shows a C. She's a gangster. She's one letter.
yeah.
C.
nah.
She's a crip.
So good.
Mhm.
Letter so good. She named it twice. CC.
Yeah.
So
Hey,
good.
my car stopped working earlier today. I was wondering, is it possible that Michelle put any type of bad voodoo or heebie-jeebie? Do you think
Maybe.
she?
Well, this is what happens. In all realness, yeah. If you do entertain people like that, and I can't know being full of demons. But if you do, then those demons will fester. The more you entertain those people, entertain that, they will fester around you, and
Yeah,
uh,
Yeah.
definitely.
Right.
you're entertaining evil. So sometimes they
Yeah.
don't stop by.
Yep. And even if it wasn't like literally her fault, it's just a bad omen, like the association. I'm just gonna.
No, it'd be through her. It'd be she's just a catalyst
Right. They were
container.
using
She's just a container.
exactly. Yeah. I'm just chilling, guys. I don't
What
know
happened
what
to
else.
your car, buddy? What happened to your car? What's going on?
Oh man, it I don't know actually. It just died out of the red light. It wouldn't turn back on. So I gotta go get it looked at tomorrow or sometime soon, but I'll probably do it tomorrow.
No power or what? The power comes on, but
No, it wouldn't do anything. It wasn't like it was trying to start and was like puttering or nothing. It was running and then yeah, I was
yeah,
slowing down to a red light and it died. It's done that before, but it was usually turned back on. This time it was like the entire all the electrical shit was like off too. It was like if there was no battery hooked up, kind of. But that doesn't make any sense that it would have been the battery itself because it just died out of nowhere. Like I was driving and then slowed down to stop the car and it just died.
okay. Well, hit me up if you need stuff. I can
Right.
bring
If
over.
you were local, I'd have you over here working on it. We mobile mechanic. How mobile are you?
One time, I'm like, fuck. I wish I could go sink run Keys Canyon. That motherfucking
You're like 2,000 miles away.
radiator.
I think that's
I
out of
see
the
it working
range.
the radiator and cracks and stuff. Like, as I fix the guy, I'm like, fuck. I could grab a couple things. I could fucking get that done in 5 minutes if I was right there. I got everything in my car to fix everything.
Yeah,
What
I
What
would
about if
definitely help.
you? Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead, my bad.
What if you call like a car shop or something and just tell them like what happened, and
Well, you
maybe they
can,
can tell you like what's
yeah.
wrong with it.
Well, that's like Darren right here. That's exact. Yeah, I mean, you can do the same thing to Google even and get a kind of an idea.
Yeah,
So
because that's
somebody
what I
said it's
used
like
to do.
some type of sensor or something. It's like a crankshift sensor,
Hmm.
like a
Yeah,
common issue, and it's only
maybe.
supposed to be like a few hundred or whatever. I don't know the actual price, but and I don't know that that's the problem, but that's
You
like
just
what.
got to go. Yeah, you got to go through a couple steps to see why it's not triggering it. It's either like is the fuel system not operating or is it spark? And then you go down those roads and see.
Oh, you're right. And that's what the mechanics do. That's what you would do.
Yeah,
That
it's two different roads. Spark. What the
Right.
fuck is going on?
Yeah, because that's what I used to do a lot. Is just like go on YouTube. Like once I knew what the issue was, and then just like look up how to fix it.
Right.
And there were, hit a little bit of hit and miss sometimes, but
It
I
is. It's under
did.
the back passenger seat, Thrill. That's what it is, the crankshaft sensor. And the battery is exactly underneath the back passenger seat. It's so stupid.
I did that on my car. I was having a hell of a problem. It was something weird, but I did the crankshaft sensor, the fuel sensor, man. I went through a bunch of shit. I was like, God damn it. It was a nightmare.
Damn. Yeah, and then it's the thing you might fix one thing and that might not actually make the car back. It could just be something else that was wrong with it.
Yeah. I was glad I replaced some parts so they're like it's good to do them anyway, but I was like, man, it's still cheaper to throw parts at it rather than for me to take it to a shop. You know what I mean? Like if a shop's
Yeah.
making $200 to look at it, I'm gonna throw $200 of parts at it before I do that.
Yeah, I have a shop that I've got a lot of different cars worked on over the years, but it costs like at least 50 just to have them give it like a 30-minute walk.
Yeah, that's not bad. I mean, yeah,
Well, I
here
don't know. I can't remember what it is. It might be like the hourly rate, which is they charge you like 130 an hour, and then they just figure out how long the job will be. What do you get out there? Like, or what's the average in Cali? Like, what?
probably 80 to 120 an hour for a shop, like a car, mechanic shop.
Okay, about the same then. More out here even, but maybe it's because the one I go to. I go to this one is like they're kind of known.
But yeah, if you got someone then that won't rape you, then tell them, ask them what it is.
Yeah, that's what I think it is, Thrill.
You had to get your shit towed home and everything.
Yeah, I had to have a guy come and pick it up on the whatchamacallit. It was like a flatbed tow truck. I had to guess I could have got it towed the other way, but I don't know if people even do that anymore. I know one guy that does that I can get it towed for less than what I paid today, but he tows it like lifts the front of the car up like he has an old school tow truck.
Okay.
Yeah, where like he lifts up the whole bumper and shit.
Hey guys,
Right.
I jump back up if you're still alive, but I have to like run into Sheets real quick.
Okay,
But
thank you for joining. Thank you, Cece.
no
Hey, good to meet
problem.
you, CC.
And I'm praying for your car for everything to work out. It's gonna
Thank
be
you.
okay.
Hey, thank you very much.
All right, bye. Nice to meet you, Darren.
Good to meet you, CC.
All right, bye.